Okay, students, good afternoon, and it's a good evening. Good afternoon, both for all of you. So, students, today also there is network problem. We don't know when the network will go. So, I will just start the topic which we have to discuss today. So, in the last class, we discussed about a poem. Right? What is the name of that poem? Can anybody type it in the chat box immediately? Last class we were just discussing about a poem in which the fear of the people is actually highlighted and how to handle it, how simple it is. The poet has to describe it through various simple examples, silly examples we can say. Yes, the name of the poem is What If, right? Where the poet said that if my gut was very small, grows very small, if my hair turns green, if I tear my pants, what to do, right? These simple, silly examples, foolish examples which we look into are shown by the poet to make us to understand how we look at the fear, through which angle, what kind of foolishness comes into our brain when we are afraid, right? So today, children, this what if poem and all the things, the study material and the exercises, quizzes, question and answers, everything is given in CBSE Diksha portal. If you don't know the name of the portal, will be typed by me in the chat box. All of you see it. It is Diksha. I know you are using it already. If not, you have to start typing it, using it. DIKSHA. All the maths, science, English, every subjects, study material, videos, question and answers, quizzes, everything is available. Okay. That poem is already over. Now you have to get the exercises, practice questions, everything from Diksha portal. Okay, no question answers or no exercises of that poem will be given from my end. You have to refer Diksha portal, right? So that, yes, I know that you all may be using it. So for making you to use it, I am not going to give any other material for that. Okay. So now, today we are going to discuss about the literature reader. And there is a wonderful story of written by O. Henry. His name is O. Henry. He is a famous writer in English. I am fond of his stories. And one of his most famous story is this, which you are learning or we are going to discuss today. The name of the story is The Gift of the Magi. The Gift of the Magi. That is the name of this particular story. Okay. So are you ready, kids? How do you feel today? Warmed up or tired? Or English class? My God, when will it be over? Is it that feeling? How do you feel? You are writing yes, mom, yes, mom. So does it mean that madam, why she is taking class? She should run away. Is it like that? Are you tired? When it comes to English, I think when we are not cracking the grammars, I think the rest of the part is joyful for us to enjoy because it is story or poem, something of that sort. If you are learning all the other stuff in the previous periods, you can get refreshed, right? So here, such a type of a story is here. So let me see whether I can play the movie or not. Because sometimes issues comes, otherwise I will play the PDF. Okay, I am trying to play the video. If there is issue in between, then YouTube will stop it. If it happens, then I will go for the PDF. Okay, let's see. I hope you can see it. Can you hear? No, mom, no sound. No, ma'am, we cannot hear it. Okay, no problem. At least you can see this, right? So when you watch it after 2 to 3 scenes, then I will explain it. Okay, and the same poem, the same video I will share in the class group. Okay. There lived two lovers, James and Della. So the central characters of our particular story is James and Della. Okay. So if you cannot hear, that's very nice. So that I can use it as a PPT, so that I will share the video, you can watch it. Dialogues can be heard. Okay. Who were madly in love with each other. Okay, James and Della were the central characters. When college was over, James got a job as a typist in a newspaper company. So James was a typist. Okay, and now look here. Our story begins when college was over. He got a job as a typist with a salary of 50 pounds a month. 50 pounds means more than enough for them to live for a month. They can आराम से जी सकते हैं. Okay. So now children, this in your book actually this story starts after their marriage. Okay. This is with a little bit introduction. Now, James was ecstatic and decided to propose to Della. Della, usko naukri mil gaya. He is having a decent salary. Now he can ask Della to marry him. That's what his plan was. So he is buying a ring to propose to Della. Now, Della, I have been in love with you since the day I saw you for the first time. तो डेला को जाके बोलते हैं डेला मैं आपको शादी करना चाहता हूँ. That's all. Okay. And I want to be in love with you till the end of my time. ठीक है, ये तो मजाक के लिए नहीं है. I am serious. I want to marry you. This is what he said. I want to grow old with you. See, इसके मतलब क्या है? You see, he is telling जैसे उनको देखा है वैसे उसको पसंद करते थे. So I want to grow old with you, Della. Means उसकी मतलब क्या? I want to grow old with you means I want to live with you for many years. Okay, that means he want to marry her. Oh James, I want to grow old with you too. मतलब I also, Della says that she also want to grow old with him too. That means she also want to marry him and live together for many years. I want to grow with you old means I want to marry you. Yes, I will marry you. Yeah, मैं आपको शादी करने के लिए तैयार है. तो देखिए, this is a system or a custom which is followed in the foreign countries. If a man wants to marry a woman, he will ask the permission of that lady to marry her. ऐसा नहीं है मैं आपको शादी करना चाहता हूँ तुरंत आपका पेरेंट्स के पास जाएंगे, ऐसा नहीं है. दे अप्रोच द लेडी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. ओके, उसको पूछते हैं आप मुझे शादी करने के लिए तैयार है या नहीं. तो अगर बोलेंगे नहीं तो फिर वो आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे, उसको रेस्पेक्ट करेंगे, उसका व्यू को रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं. ठीक है. और इफ शी इज रेडी टू मैरी देन ही विल गो अहेड विद द अरेंजमेंट. दैट्स नाइस, आई थिंक, राइट? So now when she said she is ready to marry him, so he gave the engagement ring. Now you can see what is happening. And thus James and Della were married in a small celebration. So they were not very rich people. So they have conducted a small marriage ceremony and they got married. Right? शादी हुआ है उसकी मतलब they got married. James rented a furnished flat at 8 pounds per week. You know that what is his salary? I told you. He got the job of a typist, and what was the amount that how many pounds he was getting as a salary? Type all of you fast. उसका कितना pound मिलते थे? Yes, Aryan, you are very much concentrating in the class. Very nice. He was getting 50 pounds as a salary. So now he 50 pound means it is more than enough. So what he did is James, he has married Della, so they have to live separately, right? So he went and rented a furnished flat, means with all the furniture he has bought a furnished flat means जो फ्लैट में पूरा का पूरा फर्नीचर ऑलरेडी अरेंज किया है. So he went and rented such a type of a flat. उन्होंने उसका ओनर को पूछा कितना है इसका वाड़ा, एक महीना में कितना देना है. So what he said it is 8 pound per week. 8 pound means a particular kind of currency. Okay, a money, a form of money. ओके जैसे हम करेंसी यूज करते हैं, करेंसी नोट्स इंडिया में यूज करते हैं, यूरो और कोई कंट्री में यूज करते हैं, डॉलर्स यूएस में यूज करते हैं, वैसा पाउंड्स दुनिया में बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में पाउंड्स यूज करते हैं. इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ करेंसी. ओके करेंसी इन द सेंस इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ मनी. सो James rented a furnished flat by 8 pounds. So he has 42 pounds to live. Now, and the couple were happy and content. मतलब once they purchased means rented a flat for themselves, they too were very happy. It seemed their love only grew more and more for each other. जैसे वो लोग फ्लैट लिया है और उस पे जीना स्टार्ट किया है, when they started living in that flat, they started caring each other and started living together, right? Things were going well. Everything was going very well. सब कुछ ठीक से चल रहा था. फिर क्या प्रॉब्लम है ना? Until one day when recession struck. Recession means उसकी कंपनी में फिनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम आ गया. Until one day when recession struck, मतलब इसका कंपनी में when you read that full story you will understand one of the partner of the company passed away. So the company has to cut short the money expenses. So the company decided to cut the salary of the people, reduce the salary, and James' salary shrunk to 40 pounds. Okay, James का salary 50 pound, 50 pounds जो मिलते थे, that was cut short to 40 pounds. 40 pound means it's not sufficient for them to live because 8 pound they have to give for rent, then their rations, then their other expenses, savings, give some money home, all these things together when it comes, it's very difficult to manage. So James' salary shrunk to 40%. He is in very bad need of that job. उसको job चाहिए ही चाहिए. That's why he has no other option other than accepting 40 pounds as his salary. Children, are you able to understand? आपको समझ में आ रहा है? एक कहानी समझ में आ रहा है क्या? I'm trying to take these resources so that at least you will get the support of that also to understand. If you have any doubt, you have to type in between. Okay, instead of simply typing yes ma'am, you please type so that I can understand. Okay. Okay, but so here you can see also what is happening. I thought, okay, I will take the support of this. At least if my words are not enough for you to understand, then this video will support at least the learning. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay. If you have any doubt, type in between. Now you see his face has turned shrunk. That means he is sad. That means he cannot manage with the 40,000. Now your story actually it starts soon after this. Okay, my love, we will get through this. What he says is he came to home and he is telling Della, we'll go get through this. Don't worry, do not worry. Of course, my love. So he came home and he was telling to Della these things happen and he said we will get through this. ये तो time हमेशा के लिए नहीं रहेंगे. This is a बुरी situation. Financial tight is a बुरी situation, right? So he says Della, this will be not there in our life forever. It will be over after some days. थोड़ी दिन की बाद ये situation बदल जाएगा. And Della gives that good support and she says, okay, don't worry. Let it be there. 40,000 pound, we will manage our home with about 40 pounds. Till I have you by my side, there is nothing that can worry me. So what a good wife, right? परेशानी नहीं कर रहे अपना पति को. She says that आप मेरे साथ है तो मुझे और कुछ भी वरी नहीं करेंगे, मुझे और कुछ देखने का नहीं है. It is you who is valuable for me. ऐसा सभी पत्नी लोग रहने से कितना अच्छा रहता है ना. आदमी को बहुत परेशानी होते हैं, काम का जगह पे परेशानी होता है, फैक्ट्री में नौकरी का जगह पे कभी उसका बॉस उसको डांटेंगे, कभी उसका काम ढंग से नहीं होता, कभी एक्सीडेंट हुआ होगा उसका साथी को. तो ये सब देख के वो जब घर पे आते हैं, परेशानी करने वाली एक वाइफ वहाँ समझदार नहीं है तो प्रॉब्लम होता है, राइट. बट हियर यू सी इन दिस particular story, it's a classic sample of how the relation should be, right? So she says that there is nothing to worry until and unless they two are together. Now, till I have you by my side, there is nothing that can worry me. This is what Della said. And so the husband and the wife lived a tight life. So from that day onwards, their life was changed. Okay, he has to work hard and whatever they are getting with that they have to manage. No luxuries, no going to toilet means restaurant. Okay, they had a tight life means there all the other expenses they have to cut short. And so the husband and the wife lived a very tight life. Tight life means all the means suppose like milk, Horlicks, all these things they just kept aside, making just about enough to meet the ends. Means whatever he is earning, that was only enough for them to just give the rent and just to buy some food items, means daily expenses. With this 40 pounds, they could only manage their expenses, no luxuries. Okay, luxury means no other, means even though they want to go to a hotel, very, very big hotel, that and all, it was not affordable for them. Soon it was Christmas Eve. यहाँ से अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक की कहानी स्टार्ट हो रहा है. It became so when they were in that financial problem, the Christmas has come. The streets of London was covered in snow. The streets of the London town, you know that it is Christmas falls in the month of December. In which month Christmas comes, children? Which month, which date? Can you type it in the chat box? Every year Christmas comes on the same day in the same month. Okay. Do you know which month and which date? In December, which date? Yes. On December 25th every year the Christmas comes, right? So it is in winter season. So obviously the London street, London is a cold country, right? London street was covered in snow on the Christmas as the Christmas was approached. The shops were decorated with lights. You know that when Diwali is here, you can see in every shop there are Akashadeep, Diyas and all the stars. and the shops will be decorated, illuminated, right? Because there is a festival, it's a time of a festival, so every shops bring that, streets and all brings that festive mood in people. So here the shops were decorated with the lights. All the shops in that particular area were also decorated with the lights in London street. Children, I hope, just a minute, your class is till 3:40. Let me try to complete within that time. I don't think it will be over. If it is not over, we will take one more session, okay? Because the story is very long. Okay. Now, the shops were decorated with things and the houses were having Christmas trees, right? The shops were decorated with the lights and the houses with the Christmas trees. Because in London, you know, most of the people are Christians. It's a Christian country, right? So the people bought Christmas trees and kept in front of their houses and decorated it. As we hang Akashdeep in Diwali outside, as a part of the tradition of Diwali celebration. So part of Christmas celebration is that to decorate and keep a Christmas tree in every house. Somebody keep inside the house, someone keep it outside. Okay. Della meanwhile went through her purse. Della अपनी पर्स लेके उसके अंदर कितना पैसा है वो गिनती किया. To find how much she had saved up. So you know, Jim used to give her some money to spend for the household, to buy sabji, buy these things, that things. So from that she used to keep some pennies on side. Okay, hardly she gets some money to save. So she took her purse and she just counted how much she could save up. She's counting the money. £1 and 86 and 87 pence means £1 and 87 pence means it is almost like, you know, 100 rupees 87 paisa or 1 rupee 87 paisa, like that. Okay. So the money is very less. That's all. She couldn't believe, अरे यार मेरे पास इतना ही पैसा है. She could save all. Pence means, you know, it is like a coins. We are using coins here, right? So pence is coins. Okay. Look. £1. Pound means currency existing in. Pence means coin. Okay. So this is the currency of London, Britain. Okay. Pound and coin. So she has £1 and tomorrow is Christmas. She has £1 and how many pence? Children, who is concentrating? Let me see. Who is concentrating? How many pence? How much money Della had in her hand? Okay, 87 pence, Aryan. Okay. $1 87 pence, not even, sorry, not $1, not even £2. Okay, and tomorrow is Christmas. Oh, she's remembering the next day is Christmas. Why she want money? You know, in in Christmas, it is a tradition that people give gift for others. Husband gives gift for wife, wife gives gift for husband, and Papa gives a gift for children and children give some gift for the parents also. Maybe a pen, it may be a pencil. But this is the tradition that everyone in the family gives a gift to each other. Brother gives a gift to a sister, sister gives a gift to brother. So she wants to buy a gift for her husband. That's why she counted the money, but the money is not enough to buy a gift. What do I do? This is not enough. अरे यार मैं क्या करेगी? ये पैसा sufficient नहीं है. Now there were two possessions of the couple in which they both took a mighty pride. अभी वो लोगों के पास कुछ भी नहीं है, सिर्फ दो ही चीज है, एक वाइफ के पास और एक हस्बैंड के पास, जो चीज में वो लोग बहुत प्राउड होते थे. व्हाट इज दैट? दे हैव समथिंग, पर्सनल सीक्रेट, पर्सनल पोसेशंस. व्हाट इज दैट यू सी? One was James' gold watch. James was having a gold watch with him, which his father has given to him. And to his father, it is given by his grandfather. I hope you understood, right? Jim has a gold watch which is gifted to him by his father, and to his father it is gifted by his grandfather, and to his grandfather it might have been gifted by his forefather. That means for generations they were gifting it to the next person. The other was Della's hair. दूसरा पोसेशन क्या है? डेल्ला का लंबी गोल्डन कलर की बाल. Della's beautiful brown hair reached below her knees. आपको पता है फॉरेन में इतना लंबी बाल बहुत कम है. So Della's brownish and thick long hair was the other possession which the husband and wife was very proud of. So Della was very proud of her hair, and Jim was very proud of his golden watch, and made itself almost a garment for her. ये ऐसा कुल्ला छोड़ने से क्या, उसके लिए कपड़ा जैसा इतना लंबा दिख रहते हो. So children, here I am going to share your attendance link. Please post your attendance. By the grace of God, today there is no problem, network problem. Please post your attendance. Okay. Post only one time. Yeah. We have only 1 minute, so I am ending the class here. We will continue this lesson in the next class. Today I am going to post a video of this lesson. Please watch it. That's the homework today. And all must complete the notes of what if and send me before tomorrow from the Diksha. Okay, that's your homework. If you are not submitting, your name will be in the homework defaulters list. Okay, you do it yourself and send me before tomorrow's class. That much time I can give you. Okay, children, take care, be safe. Join the other class which you have if you have put the attendance. Okay.